Hey guys, it's Kelly from Kelly Carpenter Fitness. I am doing this new for this challenge group because I have learned through the last year of either co-hosting or hosting challenge groups, nutrition is a huge struggle for people, and me myself included. I didn't start really focusing on it until probably last October, and then I fell off the bandwagon at Christmas, and now I'm back on. I did a cleanse, and I've been doing awesome since the cleanse. But it takes hard work, it takes dedication, it takes planning, and it takes figuring it out. So I've kind of talked to some of you in person about it and some of you on Messenger about it, but I wanted to do a video to just sum up the meal plan and how you figure it out, how do I figure out my meals for the week, and etc., etc. So to start with, I know that most of you are doing 21-day fix. Some of you are on the All Access Pass, which is awesome. And I think I have a Country Heat Girl. So I don't have those books with me right now, but I do have the Core de Force Eating Plan book. So what I want you to do is I want you to go into your program, the book it came with. If you're on the All Access Pass, go into the program you're going to do and click on Eating Plan down at the bottom, or nutrition, whatever it says, and it will be right there. So as you can see, you're going to have steps. So like for this one, take your current weight, times it by 11, and then you put that down plus 400 for your calorie burn. So that's for Core de Force. That's where it gets a little bit more picky on what program you're doing. For me, I'm adding in like 700 because I'm training for my half marathon, and so I had to up my calorie intake because of the running. So well, I can help you in person or by messenger on that step if need be. And then to lose weight, you're going to subtract 750. So then you're going to have plans. And all of the plans are the same no matter what program you're doing. So plan A, 1200 to 1499, plan B, 1500 to 1799, etc., etc. If you are right on the cusp, I'm right on the cusp between B and C. I did plan B for about 4 months, but I noticed as soon as I added the running in, I was feeling kind of weak. I wasn't feeling super strong in my workouts. So I upped myself to plan C, and I'm feeling so much better. So play with it, guys. Start with the lower one, and if you are just like, I can't do these workouts, I feel weak all the time, I feel tired all the time, it's time to bump it up. And I can help you with that as well. So once you figure out your plan, then you look down and you see your allotted containers. So for me, plan C, I get 5 veggies, 3 fruits, 5 proteins, 4 carbs, 1 healthy fat, 1 seed and dressing, and 5 oil and nut butter teaspoons. So you figure that out. Now, you should have your containers. They all look like this. I use my containers all the time, guys. I don't store food in them, so I can continue to plan and prep for the next meal. So what I do, I prep my meals every night before I go to bed for the next day. So I'll put like my greens in here and pour it in another container, etc., etc. That's how I prefer to do it. I know that some coaches don't do it that way. Some coaches store food in there. So it's whatever works for you guys. Play with it. Now what I do, it's nothing fancy, but I get a piece of paper and I write down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. As you can see, I have a red marker in my kitchen and I make changes as need be. So this is the first week that I upped to plan C. So I had to add in up here a protein, which I wasn't doing before. And then our meals, our dinners got changed a little bit because we decided to change up our meals that night. So what I do is I always start with dinner. I get together with my husband because I have a family and I can't just eat things that they're not going to eat. So we get together as a husband and wife and we figure out what we're going to eat for dinners that week. And then I figure out the containers. If it's a recipe that has the containers allotted out for you, then it's a piece of cake. If it's not, then look through your book on what is carb, what is veggie, what is fruit, and you can figure out your containers by that. And if you need help, let me know. So I figure out my dinner, and then I figure out my lunch. So then I go from there on what containers I have left. I always do my shake minus like one day Saturday or one day Sunday for breakfast because weekdays are crazy for me. And I get my nutrition, I added fruit to it, so I get 2 containers done, boom, in a meal. sometimes 3 if I add almond milk. So that's that. I plan out my dinner, plan out my lunch, I plan out my breakfast, and then I always do the same snack in the morning because it's easy at work. Cuties. I love cuties. Afternoon snack varies. Sometimes it's cottage cheese, sometimes it's yogurt, sometimes it's my shake if I don't eat it for breakfast. And then I am a late night snacker, so I have learned to always save at least 1 container for after dinner, for after my son goes to bed, because for some reason I feel like I have to eat then. I don't know, it's habit, I guess. So if you're not like that, don't worry about it. Get it all in and during the day. But for me, that's what works for me. So that's kind of your meal plan and adjust. That's how I plan for it. That's how Sundays I prep for it. So on my lunches, I do salad with chicken. So Sundays I cook chicken and I cut it up into the portion size and I put it in baggies into the fridge. So it's super easy, guys. And it takes like an hour max, but it's not like you're standing over the oven. They're cooking. You can go do other things. You can go hang out with kids. You can do whatever you want to do on your Sunday. So that's the meal plan. I hope this helps because I know that nutrition is a struggle and you can't outwork a bad diet, guys. You can't. I tried it. Trust me, it doesn't work. So hope this helps. Bye, guys.